Now let's learn a little bit about the global scope. So I have this library a.js inside my index.html, and this document is open here. Inside the library A, I have created three variables, v, l, and c. v is created with var, l is created with let, and c is created with const. And I have a simple function over here. Now this is what I want to demonstrate to you. Whatever functions or variables that you create on the global scope gets attached to the global scope. So as you know from our previous videos, that a global scope is the outermost scope is called the global scope. So when you write everything like such over here, not inside a function, but basically everything outside in your file, it's attached to the global scope. So when you import this particular file like such on line number 8, you can actually access all of these values via the console. So I can come over here and simply type in v and get the value of v. Similarly, I can do l, get the value of l, c, get the value of const, and also do merge and get the value of the merge function. So I know that these values are accessible to me via the console. Now, one additional thing I want to let you know that when it comes to the browser, the window object, window like such, is actually considered the global scope. Now, remember, this is only in context of the browser. With Node.js, there's no such thing as window in there because there's no window, right? There's no window like a browser has. So the global scope is actually called global in the Node.js environment. Now, building on top of this, now, when you create these variables like such, they actually get attached and become properties of the window object. So I can simply do window.v and get the value like such. It's the same thing as if I type v like such because it's accessing the same values. I can also do, I'm going to clear this, I can do window.merge, and that's going to be the same thing. But the difference with the let, keywords created with let and const, is that they do not get attached to the global object as properties. They're of course inside the global scope, but they are not attached as properties. So if I do like such, window.l, it gets undefined because L did not become the property of window. Similarly, if I do window.c, I'm going to get the same result because you know from our cheat sheets over here, I'm going to go look for that over here on page number 7. Let and const are block scopes, so they actually do not get attached to the global object because the global object is not really a block. So that's one very important tip and realization that I want to give you, which is going to help you. So now with that, I'm going to build on top of these principles in the next video and how you can make your code better. Talk to you in the next lesson.